thing. So $100. Someone's coming and picking that up today. I've split the top off of the boat and I've grinded all the stress cracks out. So we're going to be re-gel coating this and then probably spraying it with black for the metal flake. I'm going to replace this rotted board. It's pretty rotted. I don't know what this is for. Maybe just to form the fiberglass. Maybe I don't need it. But I'm going to put Coosa board back here and epoxy. How many 300-400 rivets I had to take off. And then I'm cutting the bottom out, and now I'm working on digging the transom out. Got all the back plate out. I know all the fiberglass in pretty good shape. I'm going to have a bunch of grinding here to get these cracks out. But underneath, oh yeah, there's cracks there too. Yeah, I'll be grinding a lot. Probably grind off the whole surface and re-gel coat. But right now we're going to work on this. Let's see if we can pry up any. Oh yeah. Just a very thin layer of one sheet. Look at that nice rotted transom. Oh yeah. I don't know if I'm through this. No, I'm through on this side. Alright, now you can see how rotten this transom is. I'm not going to bore you with all the tearing of it out. It's just painstaking. You basically put a little in, chunk a little out, throw it in the bag. Okay, so it hasn't been fun. Kind of working on this corner now. I got most of all this back out in a couple hours. Getting the corner up now, chunk by chunk. Shot here. All the way back to there is cleared. All the way into here is clear. Now we'll let it dry. We'll grind it. And we'll take these stringers out. Cut the rest of the floor off. And almost be ready to put new in. We're going to grind all this gel coat off, all this crack, just right down to the fiberglass. Epoxy it to the Coosa board. Re-gel coat. It'd be like a new boat. Alright, now dress for safety. Cutting some Coosa board. And get really hot, really fast. the stake. Hope you stand up. Now we're going to cut the stringer out. Cutting the Coosa board. That's the third one. You got number 1.5, number 2, number 3, half-inch transom. They're half-inch, so it'll be 1.5 thick. The reason for this transom is curved. I'm going to show you. Put it in like so. See straight, it's got like 2 inches here. Since it's curved, I'm going to have to glue that to that, and then glue the next one, and then glue the next one. Or epoxy. So, that's 3 transoms are all cut out. Next stage is epoxy. I got a couple of my small stringers cut and my one big one down the middle. And the project goes on. Need to have one of these to get up in these corners. Thankfully, Tracy got me one for Christmas. Do some welding here at the back panel. Run right, dummy. Just to get her some, glass coatings, St. Petersburg. So I got the laminating epoxy from there, from Fiberglass Coatings in St. Petersburg, and the non-corrosive curing agent from there, and the fumed silica from there. And I think all three of those were like $225. Okay. Okay. Right now we're gonna prepare to serve. I'll mix that up down here so you can see. Spread it on the wall. So first, I'll put this in, I guess. Okay, there's the... And I am ready to go. I'm not going to be like waiting around, because I have no idea how much time I have to work with. We'll find out, I'm sure. So we're going to start mixing this in. Very light. Good. Now we'll put you back up on the board so you can see. I'm going to pour it down the board and then wipe a squeegee. Okay. It's kind of going everywhere. It's okay. Bring it up. Put it on thick. Sticky, but not sticky. All right. I'm getting every bit covered. Every corner. I don't know if you can see this, hopefully. Now I'm kind of doing easy pressure, kind of make it thick on there. Get the Coosa board in there. And start clamping. Okay, so my first clamps are these guys. Shit. Trying to get the bottom squeezed very tight. Okay. Pressure on that. Some more silica in it, I guess. I don't know. Just keeps running down. So okay, looks dry. We get ready for the second one. Okay, put the second board on now, and now I'm stuffing the fumed epoxy in the cracks. Try to seal it up a bit. Just the one piece of Coosa board was so solid. It could probably have outperformed the wood by itself. But we're going to have 3 1/2 inch plies all plied together, so they'll really be strong. So we're about 1 inch thick on the transom now. And then we'll do the next one tomorrow. That's all for today, folks. Signing out. sanded all down. Gonna put a fillet in here, radius it, and then we'll be ready to put the fiberglass that I already cut to that pattern in. Grinded the floor so it can overlap. Tied a whole back end in to the bottom of the boat. See when I'm filling. Okay, we got a nice fillet built up now. Stuffed the corners in real good. Got a nice rounded fillet so that the fiberglass can curve when it attaches to the bottom of the boat. So yeah, this puppy's going to be very solid. One coating and one more of that. Transom will be done. The fillet is all done and tapered nicely. Then we can work on the stringers. Alright, I think that's pretty well soaked. The trick is to turn this over. This ought to be fun. It's pretty much soaked all the way through. Try to get my cuts lined up. This is kind of the smooth side. Stuff it all in everywhere. Try to get the air bubbles out while you're laying it. Oh, the sun is making this hot. It's weird. It's like 200 degrees. I guess that's good at a dry fest. Ooh, it's hot up my hand though. Under. Yeah, I don't even know if I'm going to need any more epoxy, which really sucks because I mixed a bunch. Ah. It's definitely rough. Cooper, enough! Sanded the first coat down, gave it some tooth. Now I'm gonna mixing up the 1-to-1 ratio of hardener and epoxy and getting ready to brush it on the back of that 1708, and I'll put the final coat on here and that will complete the transom. Now my brush is just like stiff. It's okay, all I gotta do is get it all wet. And I'm doing it right on my area that I'm going to be fiberglassing, so just have fiberglass fast or anything. I made the bottom real long here, so it's going to cover the other layer. Tie it up. Oh, I was going to change my shirt. I'm wearing my pool cleaning shirt today. That's what I do to afford this luxury liner. I clean pools. I'm like the bottom of the earth, man. The bottom feeders. Time to roll over Rover. So we take this end, this end, try to get it lined up. Alright, I'm going to go get my roller and get some new gloves. Final roll out here. Thought I'd get some juice from that. I guess not. This is all I get. I'm going to fill in these areas here. And some of that fumed silica. Kind of build that up. Here. I'd have more. Kind of feeling, making sure the Coosa board is all sealed, even though I think that stuff will last a long time. Got a whole pile over here. Okay, we're going to do some more rolling, and that there is your final coat of fiberglass over the Coosa board. So that will be, I'll roll some of the air bubbles out. That'll be the end of this chapter, and we'll get a video up so you can see that progress on the old vintage Glasspar G3. Stringers next.